In a world filled with political intrigue and deceit, two young would-be lovers are kept apart. One by her powerful but caring family, and the other by his family and a global political machine. Aside from the title change from a prince to a duke, what consequences did Ravayan Valmaxian incur when he withheld his person from mandatory military service?
Reuven, the young brother of Nibiran King Jhaartael X, was apprehended by royal police after strong urging by the Prime Minister. The Prince of Valian was delivered to a remote fortress isle on the Valmaxian Sea. The disgraced prince was housed in the fortress with a whole cache of servants and each one a spy working for the Prime Minister and the King.
Lock that boy in the tower!
Not one guard or servant would sell Reuven a beer, but someone on the list was leaking his story to a notable young female in the earldom of Brerindra.
You worthless sod! All you do is drink, play a lousy guitar, and smoke those funny-smelling cigars!
Siobhan Brerindra is the daughter of a powerful earl, possesses a determined will, and is backed up with a sharp wit and a noted reserve of intrinsic kinesia. She resolves to free the younger brother of the king of planet Nibiru. Siobhan is sister to Laranthaniel IX, the Earl of Brerindra. She's the youngest sister of 4 and the only Brerindra child to inherit the genetic traits, making Siobhan a bearer of kinesia. Kinesia has been thinning out from Nibiran blood for eons, and the trait is known to skip entire generations within House Brerindra. She inherited the fleeting trait for the first time in 3 generations. She is made even further significant by the documentation she is, in terms of power, on par or greater than the most potent bearers of kinesia planet-wide. Siobhan met Reuven at her brother's wedding and was strongly attracted to the Valmaxian prince. Upon hearing Reuven's arrest, Siobhan believes the prince, her soulmate, revealed.
Reuven, my love, you've changed everything, and I will not be silent. No more and never again.
Siobhan is young and idealistic. She supports the desire of many to disband the Nibiran armed services and believes that Reuven's refusal is indicative of a shared belief. Siobhan's opinion of the army pushes the naivete of free discourse on the planet Nibiru.
After Siobhan is ordered to cease her manipulation of the mail service and can no longer get care packages to Ravun, she determines her next step is to go public.
Siobhan's power allows her to fly or sail. Here, she flies the sailing ship past Telescope Isle, an observation port for peering at the Sky Genii. Only House Brerindra would build this and as well incorporate it into their academies. Well aware she needn't be a victim of pursuit, Siobhan knows a breakout location used by generations of House Brerindra. Family members have holidayed in this artifice, standing atop a great bluff overlooking the Valmaxian Sea. Under typical factors, Siobhan would have nothing about which to worry. After all, she has vowed and sworn never to cast foul. With a consistently excellent behavior, Siobhan remains in good stead with Queen Cilot. But now with the intent to defy the royal institutions laying before Brehren's daughter, increasing concern signals Siobhan to alter her plans a minute degree. Referring to this new and unplanned move as minute would be laughable to most Nibirans, and as well, likely every bearer of kinesia on the sphere.
Many endowed with kinesia can breathe water, but only one may attend space without shielding gear, all alone, and on an open-decked craft, which would never be deemed as seaworthy on Nibiru or the Earth.
What Siobhan wants at this moment is the peace of mind she feels while gazing at the distant day star in the solar system. Nibiru possesses a lengthy elliptical orbit around this star, and is only in full view of it for a brief time every Ionic year. Siobhan wonders what has gone wrong on her world. What happened to the once dashing and handsome Valmaxian king? And why did he grow mercurial and seemingly unable to give Nibirans hope? Something has gone wrong, somewhere on the line of time.
Siobhan shudders at the thought of the sinister Prime Minister and the menace he has created.
The 4th year into his term, and he finds reasons to force Nibiru into the subjectivity of a secret police force. The constant attempts to strong-arm the army?
Bagley, you only have the purse, and the king is the power.
As a young child, Siobhan would listen to her great-grandparents wax sentimental about the reign of Jhaartael VIII.
There were no prime ministers during his reign, no independent judiciary, and no parliamentary bodies. But the ability to engage in business, hobbies, and recreation were unfettered.
I could figure soon how to bend space without the aid of technology. This tells me that changing Nibiru is also possible. The king will hate me when I do this. As he learns details in retrospect, his hatred will grow. Might I persuade Cilot to do something? Anything to rein in Bagley.
Siobhan's face flushes red at the realization her way is being lost.
My objective is to free Reuven and invoke my lady privileges.
Jar, the Skyer Bowls are going crazy.
So, do we have a team of sorceresses marching to destroy the planet?
It could only be but one girl, Siobhan. The crow's nest dated back to time immemorial, and was originally built by one of the old religions before the ancient planetary collision.
Siobhan is armed with power, plans, and objective. If only she may swallow the fears in her throat. The royal family are fearsome. The queen, a giantess and a princess, is developing into what may become Siobhan's only rival in terms of power.
Siobhan has not heard of the crow's nest housing slated troops, but decides it does not matter. She has a plan. Ensconced in the crow's nest, Siobhan takes on proportions heretofore unknown and sends a signal to all orbiting satellites, sure to draw planetary authorities to her. Jar, I realize you have no place to sit, but mind you didn't before.
At least I knew where everything was.
Jar, denial is not the name of that lake in the Tierist barony.
You silly, stupid girl. I will snatch the crow's nest, which will piss your father off, and he surely will punish you.
Please, Your Grace. It was just the last desperate act of a heart-struck girl. I meant no harm.
Heart-struck? Just what the hell are you saying, Sheb?
Your Grace, I love your brother, and wish to engage my lady privileges to compel marriage. Please, Your Grace.
Who in the hell are you talking about? Do you fancy your king a matchmaker?
Your Grace, your brother Reuven.
Bah! I spent aeons without any brothers, and I'm not about to recognize one now.
Your Grace, think of all the croons you expend, keeping him in a fortress far away. Also recall, I am a rich girl who can support Reuven, with way Rindra trusts.
The first damn thing you've said all day that makes any sense.
Father, please allow her to take Reuven from us.
I want him to rot. Do you have any other ideas?
No, Father, except to urge a thought on Laren Thaniel VI's support of my great-granddad in the Unification Wars.
All right, I will do it. But only for you, Mica.
Siobhan, loyalty to House Valmaxian arise before love and honor. Always must the crown prevail and life yield in breadth.
There never has and nor will there ever be any other way.
So proud of my girl. Order and rule come to her naturally. Shaban, Reviewin is yours. Please keep him out of my sight.